Henry Winkler. I am happy and lucky to be in Here Comes the Boom, starring Kevin James and Selma Hayek. I play Marty, the music teacher, who is about to lose his job. The school he works at, Wilkerson High, is going to cut the music program. Kevin plays another teacher who happens to be a slacker. I think that he actually reads the paper while teaching. Somehow gets it into his mind, he, Kevin James, is going to save the music program. Doesn't know how, has to raise about $46,000 and decides to do it as an ultimate fighter. And that's the premise of the movie. And I'm his corner man. Kevin, playing Scott Voss in the movie, who starts off as a biology teacher and ultimately learns ultimate fighting. I did not know. When we first started this, I had no idea what Kevin's history was. But Kevin has been training for 14 years. Kevin enjoys the sport and is, as we find out, really good at it. So he's in there, in the middle of this sparring, and to watch the choreography, because you have to have all of the power of your muscle and all of the concentration in order to miss. As a matter of fact, Christoph, who is in the final fight, who has in 3 weeks of our doing this interview, is actually fighting, a real fight in the world. He said, I'm trained and I'm training to connect in order to put a man down. And in this film, I have to not connect ever. So it took him a minute to adjust. Frank Karachi, the director. Frank, this is my third film with Frank. We did The Waterboy, we did Click, and now we are doing Here Comes the Boom. And there really is a shorthand. He starts a sentence, and I know what he wants, and I'm able then to deliver. And that is a wonderful feeling. He really knows the camera. He knows what he wants. He is a great diplomat, because he has so many masters. The director on any film has to be open to the cast member, to the producer, to the studio, to the star. And Frank seems to be at home in every arena. Well, one of the great things that I got to do in this movie was conduct 60 young people who are actually the orchestra for Quincy High School here in Massachusetts, outside of Boston. And this is a great thing that happened, because the kids were just really committed to the scene. First of all, I love music. I can't make music, so I depend upon the kindness of strangers. And the second thing is I got to conduct this wonderful piece written for the film, played by these young people. When I first met them, they played their instruments, and their instruments were beaten to a pulp. They were dented. They were just half-baked. The last scene of the movie, I'm conducting the kids. We have now raised enough money because Kevin's character wins the ultimate fight, and they all have new instruments. And Todd Garner, who is the producer of the movie, came in. He said, "Hey kids, how are you? Do you like your new instruments?" They all went, "Wow, these are great." And he said, "Well, From the company to you, you can keep them. And they all got 60 children who made up the orchestra, all got new instruments. Was quite a moment, I must say. I must say. Well, one of the great things that I got to do in this movie was conduct 60 young people who are actually the orchestra for Quincy High School here in Massachusetts, outside of Boston. And this is a great thing that happened because the kids were just really committed to the scene. First of all, I love music. I can't make music, so I depend upon the kindness of strangers. And the second thing is I got to conduct this wonderful piece written for the film, played by these young people.